Importation from China and importation from Turkey, which of these two is the best? Where am I likely to get the best quality product from and at the best possible price? This is one of the questions I get from you all, and I want to use this video to clarify and answer this question so that you'll be informed and know the difference between importation from China and importation from Turkey. Now, if this is something you're interested in, just ensure you watch to the end of this video. This video promises to be packed with so much value. Before we go into it, my name is Onyi Omura, and here on this channel I create content around starting and growing an online business. I go in depth with mini importation business, affiliate marketing, drop shipping, and different ways of earning sustainable income from the online space. So if videos like this interest you, just do well to subscribe and be a part of this family. With that being said, guys, no waste of time, let's dive straight onto the video of today. Importation from China and importation from Turkey, which is the best? Now, before I tell you which of these two is the best, let's try to understand something. China and Turkey are two different countries. Am I making sense? They are two different countries, and one is known for manufacturing of different items, which is China. China has the #1 wholesale market in the world. The #1 wholesale market in the world, which is the EU international market. It is the #1 wholesale market in the world. No any other market is standing close to it. So this should, let you understand that China is a bigger market compared to Turkey. Like when it comes to China, I think the only thing that these guys cannot produce are human beings that have breath of life. That's the only thing I think they cannot produce. But think about any other thing: automobiles, fashion items, smartphones, building materials, anything at all. It can be manufactured, and it is manufactured in China. Whereas Turkey, on the other hand, is a small country that is actually doing well for itself when it comes to manufacturing of good quality items. They are actually doing well, but you cannot compare the manufacturing strength between these two countries. Of course, China has more strength than Turkey. Now, let's talk about quality. Which of this country actually has the best quality items, especially fashion items? Because that's where most of you are interested in. Which of this country manufacture the best quality when it comes to fashion item? Now, the first thing you need to know about China importation is that China can actually produce any type of quality you want. Like, these manufacturers work according to your preference. They work according to the budget you've given to them. Now, let me use a general product as an example. Let's say you go to a Chinese manufacturer and you want him to manufacture for you a Louis Vuitton bag. Now, you all know that the original Louis Vuitton bag, okay, is not just something you manufacture anyhow in China. It is not manufactured or produced in China. You all know that. But Chinese can actually produce Louis Vuitton bag for you that is of high quality. If that is what you want, they can produce it for you, and it will be of very good quality. They can tell you that if you want the #1 quality, you will get a bag for 200,000 naira. The #1 quality, they'll tell you it's 200,000 naira. Now, if you want the #2 quality, they'll tell you that okay, they can reduce the quality and give it to you at 100,000 naira. You can even go to them and tell them, Oga Oyibo, even the 100,000 naira one is still too much for me. My customers cannot afford it. Can you give me a lesser, a lesser quality of this Louis Vuitton bag? Can you manufacture it for me? Something I can sell at 30,000 naira. Your supplier or your manufacturer will actually tell you yes, they can give you a lesser quality, and they'll go ahead and produce that lesser quality for you. So they are working according to your preference. You can get suppliers that work according to your preference and according to your budget. Do you understand? Now, when it comes to that of Turkey, their quality is usually very, very good. In fact, they sell mostly #1. I am not saying that there are no suppliers or manufacturers that can sell to you lesser quality, but overall, majority they sell the #1. They, not really the real brand, but the replica. The replica they are producing are actually of good quality. The #1 quality replica, that's what you get from them. That's why you see most people, if they want to import good quality branded products, they usually divert to Turkey. The reason is that Turkey will give you, a taste of class. They'll give you something that is very, very close to the original brand. In fact, if you bring the original brand and you bring the number one replica from Turkey, you as an ordinary, if you are not really good at it, you might not even see any difference. That is how good they are when it comes to quality. You might not see any difference. It will be almost exactly the same. So Turkey is good with producing what? Good quality replica. While for China, you need to shine your eyes. If you don't have direct source to your supplier, you're buying from all these Chinese websites, 1688 and the rest, you need to know that the quality you will get might not be what you intend to get. That's it. It might not be what you intend to get. When you're buying from Turkey, you're convinced that yes, this replica product will be of good quality. Another thing is pricing. Just as I mentioned earlier, that Chinese manufacturers can work according to your budget and your preference. Now, it makes their own way cheaper. It makes their product way cheaper. But if you're buying from Turkey, it is more expensive because of how they look into the detailing and the quality of that product. It is more expensive. That's why if you're buying stuff from Turkey, you notice that the price is usually a bit expensive. Another thing you need to know is that when it comes to the Chinese market, they work with their currency, which is what? RMB. They work with their currency, and converting their currency to our Nigerian currency is, reasonably cheaper. And when it comes to Turkey importation, you're not actually buying with the Turkish currency, which is a Turkish lira. You're buying with what? USD. Like their market, they usually use what? USD. So when you're converting with USD, it becomes higher. The price becomes higher. Do you understand what I'm saying? It becomes higher. That's why most people prefer China because it is cheaper. Buying from Turkey is quite expensive, but you will get good quality products. Now, let's say you want to import fashion items that are, budget friendly. You should consider importing from where? From China. But if you want to import good quality, they might be expensive. You might get a mini bag for 10,000 naira, 15, 20, like very small bag. You can get bag for as high as 100k. Bag, one single bag for as high as 100k. If you don't mind, your customers are interested in what quality, then you should look at importing from what? From Turkey. So the quality you will see from that of Turkey is far, far better than what you will see from that of China. I don't know if you understand. So it depends on you, depends on your customers, depends on your own preference and your budget. Then you decide on where you want to import from. Now, whichever one, if you want to learn further, I have trainings on both. I have a course, a well-detailed course on importation from China, and also a training on importation from Turkey. That of Turkey is going for 3,000 naira, while that of China is going for 15,000 naira. Now, another thing I'm forgetting is this. Turkey doesn't have like a unified wholesale website or an app where you can buy from as an international person. Like, when it comes to China, they have Alibaba, they have 1688, they have Pinduoduo, and on this site, you can actually get product at good wholesale prices. Especially Alibaba and 1688, you get product at good wholesale prices, but when it comes to Turkey, of course, they have these e-commerce websites. They have Trendyol, they have Hepsi Burada, they have so many of them. But the product there are retail prices. You can go check that for yourself. The product and the prices you'll be seeing there are the retail prices. For you to get direct suppliers, you need to go through agents. Now, this is where most of you don't usually like it. When I tell you the truth, you don't like it. When it comes to China importation, you can import without the service of an agent. But when it comes to Turkey, the service of an agent is a must. It is what? A must. Because when it comes to your payment, you must pay through who? Through an agent. When it comes to getting direct manufacturer, you need to go through the agent. Unless if you want to travel to Turkey and source for this yourself. Otherwise, using an agent is a must, or maybe I shouldn't put must, but it is important for that of Turkey importation. Hope you guys understand. Hope I've been able to explain the difference in both, and hope it makes sense to you. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you all in my next one.